Hello Hasbro fans, this is Separatist Destroyers back again with yet another Hasbro video. And this time doing one of three similar videos. I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on, the panels really at San Diego Comic-Con that I was interested in. So, of course I'll start with Hasbro as that was the first one. And here's yet another rant. I mean, you may be fed up of me ranting about Hasbro, but the fact is, they're not really giving me much to be happy about anymore. I mean, I loved that time when they did. Also, it had a great variety, like 30th anniversary, the original Legacy collection, and Revenge of Sith. The variety was great, but they just kind of ruined that a bit now. Anyway, Droid Factory is returning, so I'll talk about that first. The first wave of Droid Factory, and the Droid Factory is also known as Legacy Collection. Legacy Collection is actually the proper name for the line. Legacy Collection, that previous one, had all sorts of unique figures. Just how times change. This time it includes Padme from Geonosis Arena, R2-D2, Biker Scout, Sandtrooper, Luminara, and Dooley. Battle Droid, Geonosian, Pablo Chill, 212 Clone, TIE Pilot, Attack of the Clones, Anakin, and Green Clone Sergeant, I should say. There's not really that much I want from this wave, to be honest. I will definitely buy the Padme. It looks really good, I have to say. No, I'm not going to buy R2-D2. I'm confusing myself now. Luminara I may get. Depends really, I guess. The Battle Droid, I originally was definitely planning to skip it, but after finding out it's actually a repaint of the Vintage Collection Battle Droid sculpt, then I will definitely be buying it. Geonosian I may get. Pablo Jill, I would have definitely bought it, but I actually got the 2004 version online so recently, so I don't really know whether I will or not. 212 Clone I may get, and maybe the Clone Sergeant, but Wave 1 doesn't really impress me. Also comes with 2 Builder Droids, 2 TC-70 and FA-4 Pilot Droids, so 2 really cool droid choices, I have to say, to start us off for the new Builder Droid line. And if possible, Wave 2 is even worse than Wave 1, at least in my opinion. Mace Windu and Captain Rex, realistic versions of the Clone Wars outfits, which I don't see why they need to do a realistic version of Mace Windu at least. Well, I won't want them to do a realistic version of Rex either, but Mace Windu, how does that even make sense? I mean, why? Yavin Luke is a figure one. This is the ceremony one. I was tempted to get the 30th anniversary one receipt, but then they announced this one, so if it's an improvement I will definitely buy the 2013 one, but we'll see. Mara Jade, always cool to see some new Jedi. I don't bore either. There are 2 previous Mara Jade figures. I think that's how many previous ones I've heard out there. But I probably will get this one. Bespin Vader, it's another Vader, as badass as the character is. I mean, how many figures of them do Hasbro really think we need? And the only unique thing about this one is apparently he can hold Han Solo's blaster backwards. There's also an A-Wing Pilot, Biggs, and Attack of the Clones Clone Pilot. All of those have absolutely no interest whatsoever for me, seriously. I mean, those so bland. There's also the Builder Droids in Wave 2 are R8B7, Mace Windu's Astromech from the Clone Wars Season 2, and R5X2. So if possible, Wave 2 is so much worse than Wave 1. Only a couple of figures there, maybe even only one Mara Jade is wanted by me. And all depends on Yavin Luke really, maybe not, depends. The 12-inch figures that we're doing with 5-point articulation, $14 for 12-inch figure, that's pretty cool, but I mean, it just seems like they're completely ripping off Sideshow about, 12-inch figures. I mean, sure, they're nothing compared to Sideshow's ones and won't be, but it just seems that they're trying to rip them off or something. which is my opinion. Fighter Pods, there's going to be 135 new ones in 2013. Hasbro, will you ever learn? No one wants this crap. I genuinely have to wonder about the sanity of whoever came up with this idea, because it is just so bad. Exclusives, I won't mind getting the speeder bike one with Scout Troop and Web Blaster, you know, the Toys R Us exclusive one. I would like to get that. Maybe the two packs as well, you know, ATSD Crew and Ewoks. Maybe the multi-packs as well, that to be at Toys R Us, I think, yeah. Maybe on them, but nothing certain. Then, this was the only thing that got me happy, and even for one slight moment during the panel, when they announced Jocasta New. Then they dropped two bombshells. The first was supposed to be a Brian's Toys exclusive, that Scalper website. Because, I mean, literally the prices on it are so awful, literally. And the price was like $24.99. I mean, that's like €30. And even if they do ship to places like Europe and here in Ireland, I mean, it's likely to be more than $10 shipping that Brian's Toys will charge. So it would add up to around €44 for me to have to pay for Jocasta New off there. So there's no way in hell I'm going to do that. So if it comes to it, I will be passing on Jocasta New, which is a shame because, I mean, we have to face it, this is likely to be the only time we ever see a Jocasta New figure, and if anything, we're lucky to see it even once, because, you know, Hasbro have said before they really don't want to do it, but fans wanted it, and we've got it. Yeah, while not at the panel, they did show a couple of new Movie Heroes figures, and there was a Movie Heroes Boba Fett and Full Pet Battle Droid. Boba Fett, the figure looked decent. I think there was something weird with the jetpack, like it was a jetpack and then a zip line coming out of it, which was kind of weird, but, you know, I'll be honest, I've never actually bought a figure of Boba Fett in his original trilogy outfit. Honestly, I don't see the difference between his Empire and Return of the Jedi outfits. I don't even think there is a difference, to be honest with you, but, like I said, I don't have a figure of that outfit, so I might as well get this one if I see it, but yeah, I would prefer to get the pack with Snaggletooth to get that Boba, but we'll see. Yeah. Full Pet Battle Droid, it just looks so retarded, I have to say. The idea is good, but I don't think the execution was good at all. I really don't think the execution was done right, but that's just me. The Clone Wars line, I really like soundtroopers.com as a website and really like the work they do, but I mean, they kind of ruined it as far as the Clone Wars goes a few months ago. Like when they revealed the only Clone Wars thing that would have been new at this panel, which was Darth Maul Returned, and because they leaked it early, like, it ended up not being new. Not being a new reveal, I should say, but there was one controversial one at the end. I mean, this is like after the panel ended even, I think, and the Q&A. Like, one of the Hasbro representatives turned around and said they were releasing Spider Darth Maul. The controversy didn't stop there, because then the person corrected himself and said that Spider Maul was coming next year. It doesn't really make sense, because, I mean, this is the year of Darth Maul, it's Maul's packaging, I mean, so it doesn't really make that much sense, and the excuse was it was likely to be too big or something, you know. So maybe Spider-Maul will be an exclusive of sorts, I guess. Some people will find me weird for saying this, but please, Toys R Us, because like here in Ireland and UK, we don't have Target or Walmart, so Toys R Us is really the only one, so Toys R Us is literally the only exclusives I can actually find at the store, so if Spider-Maul is exclusive, I hope he's exclusive to there. And they said there'll be more basic figures next year, 20 plus, they didn't give an exact amount, and Pong Krell, General Krell, is likely to be one of those. It's quite weird as well, because, You know, they announced they had plans for Krell ages ago, and yet it actually just came out at Comic-Con. Like, they don't even have they haven't even thought of a place of where to put Krell yet, which is really surprising. But you know, what can you do? But you know, I apologize for having to do another rant about Hasbro, but you know, these days Hasbro, for so many various reasons, they're just not giving me much to be happy about. Or to praise them a bit, to be honest. I mean, and then even when they do something good, I will admit they do still do some good things. Like, they always drop a bombshell. I mean, this is the case especially with Jocasta New. I mean, it's like, it's great that they would decide to release it, but then they like say something bad at the same time. So yeah, but anyway, I hope you've enjoyed listening to my thoughts rant about Hasbro's panel. 2 more panel videos to come soon, so may the force be with you and happy hunting.